Ladies and gentlemen, is this season 4 already?
Yeah.
Okay, welcome to season 4 of I Need to Know. And I haven't changed not one bit. I am Snacks.
I'm Art.
It's Monday, guys. I'm typically not supposed to tell you today, but I've been fucking up all day.
Yeah. Yeah.
Off camera, Art asked me, is this my glass? Or do we have a glass for our guest? I said, yeah, one of these. And he didn't have one. But I poured her a shot.
Still has nothing to do with me.
Shout out to Plush Fucker.
But, cool.
If you ever wonder why our skin looks so incredibly well, it's because of this young lady that we're about to bring to the set. Please, ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for the owner of Gleaming Skin. I got corrected. Did I do it right?
You did.
Okay, Gleaming Skin. The beautiful Adriana, ladies and gentlemen. There she is.
Nice.
Hi.
Hi.
Got your little blazer on, okay.
I had to look professional.
Immediately feel underdressed.
Why? You always are underdressed.
I was gonna wear a beanie, but
You should have.
I thought I was supposed to look professional. I didn't know.
No, listen, looking professional is never a bad thing. I just, I have on sweats.
And I wasn't throwing a blow at you, Art.
Guys, let's be honest.
Because Art typically does dress up outside.
To the nines?
Yeah, to the nines. I have to be honest though. This is the very first time. As many times I went to go get my face done.
Yes.
I've never seen Adriana's face.
This is true because we've been masked up for the last year.
Yeah, even when starting off, because you were posting, I believe you posted pictures with the mask on, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I have no idea what this one looks like.
Yeah, I'll be honest. The first picture that you posted without him, I was like, is that the girl? I was so confused.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that.
I had no
Honestly.
idea what to look like, but I was like, oh, hey.
All right.
Here I am.
And here she is, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay.
Yes.
So you already said shout out to Plus Vodka, very good.
Yes.
So I think we're going to try a little bit of that tonight, as well as maybe a little bit of red wine from Sam's Club.
Okay, I don't think we have enough glasses to try it both. Are we doing?
No, I'm going to do the wine now that I have a glass for it. You can do whatever you
You
want.
sounded so mad. I'm sorry.
You can do whatever you want.
He's hurt.
Adriana, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
We call this I Need to Know. Our guest acts as the bartender. We'll let you pour the drinks, whatever you decide. Matter of fact, we'll let her decide.
Whatever you put in the glass, I'm going to consume. So
Okay.
it's truly your.
Well, I like the way this looks, so can
Okay.
I pour this?
By all means.
Okay.
All right.
By all means.
Just, I hope I don't drop it.
And now, the gist of the show, if you have not seen it, to the viewers at home, we basically it's a fill in the blank type of series. I need to know, fill in the blank. Whatever you've been wanting to know for the longest, questions that just been sitting on your heart and you just need answers to. That's what this show is for. It's unfiltered, and it's just open format to just have open conversation. So we leave is there any questions you have for us, Miss Adriana?
When are you gonna come get a facial again?
I need to know.
Great question. Right out the gate.
Right out the gate. That's
Snacks.
Soon. Soon and very soon, as the church song would say. Because I need it. Especially when the temperatures get warm again, my face is going to be mad oily.
Yeah.
Mad oily. So I will be most definitely seeing
Or
you
dry.
soon. Well, mine's get oily.
Sometimes summertime dries out people's skin too.
Really?
It doesn't matter. Any climate change
Oh.
can affect everyone's skin.
I'm glad you said that because I think we would be doing our viewers a disservice if we didn't initially just start with. So you have your own business, skincare, and a plethora of other services.
Yes.
So let's do a quick plug. If you want to just tell
I love it.
company, kind of the services that you offer. Because I feel like there's going to be a lot of conversation that comes out of that because I already have one in my head.
Okay.
Probably going to make you laugh, but I'm going to let her.
I
tell
think
more
I might
about
know what
business.
you're talking about, but
Can we cheers first?
Okay,
Yes.
for sure.
We're just,
I gave Art some more just because he
That's
was
fine.
sad.
thank
so.
you. Thank you
Appreciate
so much. He'll loosen up a little bit. Give him any Christmas.
So, business, services, what,
So, I'm the owner of Gleaming Skin by Adriana. You can find me off Harris Road in Gosford, 5701 Young Street, Suite 24. And I offer facials, obviously. We do waxing. My sister actually works under me, so she does eyelash extensions.
so it's a family affair.
Yeah.
I like it.
And we basically work for our people. So there's no set time really of hours that we work. It's just if you book, we're there for you. If you want us, if you need our help with something, we're there for you. So we work for our clients. So
And tremendous work, because Cash is the one who recommended. Well, myself,
Same
as well.
Yeah.
So I didn't know too much about facials until actually I never had one until
Okay.
I went to Adriana. I went to sleep.
So how was your experience? If that was your first one, how was your experience?
I loved it.
Okay.
It was very soothing, relaxing. Is it supposed to be soothing?
yes.
Yeah, very
Of
soothing,
course.
relaxing. Had the little music going in the background. I knew I was about to be out, so I don't know what happened, what she did, but I felt up. I mean, I got up feeling amazing.
Okay. Now, when you did, I would say first started, you were doing services out of your home.
Yes.
But as you said, you've now moved into a building. Can you talk a little bit about how that's been, especially in COVID times? I mean, was it hard to find a place? Do you find it difficult for your clients to come to
It's
you?
like
I mean,
1,000 times better
Okay.
having it in a building now. Because for one, I don't have strangers in my home.
true.
It's
That one
it's
makes me nervous. Yeah.
yeah, it's just better that way. I've had people I've had a client and I found them in my kitchen, so it was kind of like okay,
Yeah, we gotta
it's
get out of
time
here.
for a change
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
So and the building that I'm renting out of is the Sola Salons. So we have 3 of them in town.
Okay.
But like I said, mine's off Harris. But it's just more personal, like having that room, and people feel a lot safer in there because they don't have to deal with anybody going in. There's no receptionist. So they just walk straight into the room, and it's just me and them. So they can feel comfortable. They don't have to, they can take off their mask once we begin the service, depending on what they're getting, of course.
Yeah.
So
Why do you feel a lot of men don't get facials?
I don't know. I think they feel like it's like too girly or like
Well,
it's
the
a-
name is aggressive.
It's a feminine thing.
The name of facial is aggressive.
Okay.
Coming
Well,
from a
what
guy.
would you want it to be
I
called?
don't know. I thought about that too. Before I asked the question, I played this in my head. Like that could be the reason why a lot of dudes don't get a facial, because it's what it's called, a facial, and
Yeah.
we can go a different direction with this, but
Yes.
we'll stay over
We
here.
understand.
Yeah. We'll stay over here.
It's an education,
It has to.
or lack
Yeah,
thereof.
yeah.
So, could you touch base? Maybe what are some major benefits of getting a regular facial for anyone, male or female? Like, what are the true benefits of that?
So age defying or slowing down the process of aging, and you get a really good clean. Cleanse. Sorry. Doing it from home, it's like whatever.
Yeah.
But you go to a skincare specialist, somebody that knows what they're doing. They know the order that things are supposed to go in. They know they have different tools. They have sanitized tools. A lot of people they'll use brushes at home, but they'll just leave that on the counter, and that shit gets
Yeah.
packed with bacteria, and they're putting that on their face. So not really doing anything if you're doing it at home that way. But you go to a specialist, and they know what they're doing.
Now, is this something you always had an interest in, or you just fell into it? Interest in doing skincare?
No, I've always been interested in skincare. I fell into it more when I realized that I could actually go to school for it.
Okay.
I didn't think that it was anything at first, and then I was like, oh, they actually offer classes specified in this. So, and then I was like, well, yeah, that's what I want to do.
How-
Originally, I wanted to do, I wanted to be a masseuse, which I still might go back for that. Not sure yet.
I need that.
That would be fun.
No,
I mean, I would do that actually.
I don't
Yeah,
know
well,
why
I
you
have
haven't.
50 clients, so they'll be like, oh, okay, I'm going to get a facial, but do you do massages too?
Yeah.
So it would be cool
Well,
if I could do that.
and I think just to your point, you're saying going to a licensed professional. I mean, you're going to get a much thorough and sanitized, clean. I think same thing about masseuse. I mean, people can give you a shoulder rub, but if you really know the body, and how the muscles are moving, and I think obviously your massage is just going to be better. So that'd be great. I mean, if you go back to school, I mean, you pretty much have a little monopoly over there then off of hair.
I'm well overdue for a massage, so I should have went to school for a long time ago. I'm pretty good with some baby oil. I'm telling you. What, man? I can't never just be myself.
I want you to be yourself. I don't know about that baby oil comment, but
That's how they using this baby oil.
No comments here.
So what are some other benefits on some of the service that you offer?
What are we waxing?
So we wax eyebrows.
Okay.
Okay.
We do lip. Yes.
I did eyebrow wax one time. No bullshit.
I'm a Kanye you real quick. I'm gonna stop you right there. Why did you do it? Before you even tell us your experience, tell me why you did it.
Oh, because at the time a female was cutting my hair and she was like, "Yo, you really need to get your eyebrows waxed."
And then you was like, "Cool."
No, it took me about 3 weeks to like
Okay.
Agree to it.
Agree to it.
Okay. Now let's hear the
And
experience.
the experience didn't go well. I never went back to do it again.
Okay.
Because she took this tape and was just tapping, and it just ripped. And I said, "Ah, yeah!" I never wanted to swing on a woman in my life so much, and I never.
So you never went back.
I never went back.
The only thing I see in my head right now is a 40-year-old virgin movie when he got waxed and he was just screaming. That's what you
That
did?
was me.
Okay.
Because
I
she
do
laid
that
me
too.
back in the.
You do chest and stuff?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So back,
Sorry
back
for
to the
interrupting.
waxing.
Yeah.
So
No,
eyebrows,
good.
chest.
Back,
Okay.
lower back, stomach, legs, bikini wax. I don't do full Brazilians yet just because I'm not comfortable with it.
Well,
So I'm
Okay,
still
I'm
trying
gonna be
to.
honest with you. I don't know the difference.
I was just about to say,
So,
what's the difference
I mean, is
between
there a way
bikini
to
and wax?
explain
So
that?
bikini wax is just
The V line.
the V line. Yeah,
Got it.
it's what you see when you're wearing a bikini.
Gotcha.
Brazilian is no
All
hair
that.
anywhere.
And that's
That's
gone
different?
for a while.
Yeah.
It's like a different way how you do it, or I don't know.
No, it's different. Like a bikini, you still have hair.
Uh-huh.
It's just the sides that are gone. Brazilian,
Yeah.
everything's gone, front to back.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And a lot of women get that, right?
Yeah, and men get it too.
But I don't think it's painful for them.
Time
Whoa,
out.
whoa,
Time
wait.
out.
Whoa.
Back it up.
Pause the episode.
Back up.
Wait a minute. What?
So, guys are getting bikini waxes?
I think they call it manzillions. It's a thing. It looks god awful,
So
but
wait a
it's a
minute.
thing.
So wait a minute.
Listen.
Dudes are afraid to get facials, but they'll go get a manzillion.
That's a good point to make. I don't get it.
So, dudes don't like the word facial, but they'll get a
manzillion.
Okay.
What you doing, man? I gotta go get my manzillion. I'll meet up with you. What the hell are you talking about?
Listen, I just want you to know that if you ever get one of those, this friendship is over. Cut this show off. It's not. No, we're not.
You
doing
can't
that.
judge me because I go get a
It's not
manzillion.
judgment. I'm gonna let you
I'm gonna
live your
drink to
life.
that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Man, this is
Okay,
great.
so waxing,
We're so lost.
facials, obviously. We're gonna get back to it. What other services are we?
I'm learning so much.
So I do, along with the eyebrow wax, I do the tint. So it's just to give the brow more definition. Or I do henna brows, which some ladies have no eyebrows, so they do the henna so that it looks like they have something there. I do booty facials, and
All right, you almost caught every bit of that fucking wine.
This is all I've been waiting on, okay? And she knew this is what I was waiting on because I was confused when I saw it on Instagram. Please, if for no one else, for me, explain a booty facial and the benefits of getting them.
it's basically everything that I do on a facial, just on the butt.
Okay.
Wait, so blackheads are in butts?
Some.
I thought you were about to say something else. I almost walked off. But go ahead. Clearly, we weren't ready for this conversation.
I think that was worded a little.
It was.
A little
It was a little.
It caught me off guard. I was kind of looking
Sorry.
at you
sorry.
like,
Let me
So-
stop interrupting. I'm so
Yes, please,
curious.
I'm sorry.
not necessarily blackheads, but Some females or males have acne. So it's just to help correct that. I can't concentrate.
Focus. I'm back. So let's.
What else? It's just, well, I also do masking on it too, so it like firms and plumps the area.
Was that the cupping that I think?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's separate. That's a separate thing. But
That's not part of the facial part or the
No.
bottom facial.
But I have started including it on there. I haven't had anybody come back to me for one since I've gotten that machine.
Okay.
But it's going to be tied into that now.
Okay.
So.
All right, I need to know.
Yes.
Have you ever bent somebody over and they had butt acne?
No. That would be disturbing. However, if that was to happen, then I know someone who does butt facials. And you have gift cards available?
I do have gift
Then
cards.
She would be getting a gift card. So now I am interested in the cupping though, because I have seen that in terms of athletes.
This is so good.
Doing a lot, on their back and different shoulders and stuff. Is it similar concept that you're doing on the bottom? Like you're trying to isolate blood into a particular area? Is that what plumps or raises the bottom? Or
So the difference between that is you're basically you're helping transfer the fatty deposits into the buttocks area.
Okay.
And then the suction with it is helping break up that fat. It goes deep into the fascia, which helps break it up, which makes it easier to dissolve or burn off during workouts. And it also decreases the cellulite.
Okay.
So how long was schooling?
Schooling was only 6 months.
And you retain all this information in 6 months?
Yes.
So something that I would need to know is what's a good schedule for perhaps all over skincare? Like, is it you should get something every 2 weeks? You should get something every week? In terms of like professional services, like somebody coming to you.
So I would say it depends on the person. So it depends how bad your skin is, what kind of results you're looking to get. I would say somebody probably with like acne prone skin, it'd be better to come every 2 weeks until your skin starts to clear up and it's getting to where you want. And then you can go to monthly. If your skin's not that bad, which I mean you guys would be good on like a monthly service.
Okay.
So it depends on the person.
I don't know if this would be a tough question to answer, but because I know a lot of women and young women are big into skincare, makeup, and all that. Is this a good field to get into? Is it tough, or can you speak on that?
It's hard. It's a like super competitive. What do you say? Like industry.
Mm-hmm.
So you're constantly battling. I mean, you go to school and then you have all these other people in the room, and when you're in there, you have to think, okay, these are all my competitors once we're out of here.
Yeah.
So it's hard because like you're all helping each other, and then once you graduate, you branch out.
Yeah.
You're all trying to get that same job.
Yeah. So it's a good industry and profession to get into, especially if you're dedicated to it. But you have to have the will to want to, keep learning and keep bettering yourself and be super just in everyone's face. Promote yourself, I guess you should say.
Why do you all think women self-esteem and confidence levels are so low these days?
Just overall?
Yeah.
Social media. Filters.
Filters has messed the game up.
You know where I stand with filters. So
Yeah, filters has messed the game up.
yeah, I think to your point, the social media, I think it's just that longing to be cool, to be accepted is like a daily thing. And so no matter what you wore yesterday, that's old now. Now you gotta get something new, something that someone doesn't have. And so I would almost say imagine living your life that way. Every day you're trying to get 1,000 likes and whatever you wore that day or whatever you ate that day. That's probably tough.
But what's the competition? Like, what are you competing against?
It's a Good question. I don't know.
I could say personally for myself, looking through social media, it's just like looking at somebody and being like, wow, like why can't I look like that? And then you just, I don't know, and then they're in your face all day. So you're scrolling on the social media and then that person is in your face all day and you're like, man, like they really look beautiful, or like I really want to look like that. But not thinking like, okay, that's, what is it, Facetune and editing and filters and all that. So
plastic surgery, all of
yes,
But it's
plastic surgery.
Well, I was telling one of my friends last night because we had this conversation, but it's even deeper than that because those same people that we speak of are the ones that have the hardest time with confidence and self-esteem, and so this is why they work so hard to whatever these apps are to Photoshop in this sense. So I think that's where I'm coming from is like, I don't think you understand that they are having almost just as hard a time as that you are. So why are you trying to put so much pressure on yourself looking at this person with the same self-esteem issues or confidence issues? Like for me, I don't think you should put that much pressure on yourself trying to compete with a woman you don't know, and two, if that's what you want to look like, put the work in.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, yeah, it is true. But I think you're somewhat answering your question in that statement. In that, let's take a Kim Kardashian for an example. A lot of ladies want to look like that. They want the makeup, they want the body, all that. And so you would think that she would have, and I'm not saying that she doesn't, I don't know her obviously, but that she may have great confidence. But then also think about the pressure of looking like that. You can't have a bad day. Like, we could go to Walmart in some flip flops and, hair all crazy, and whoever sees us there, we don't really care. She can't do that.
But don't you feel like you'd be more accepted that way? Like me seeing Kim Kardashian like that in the Walmart. First of all, the fact you're in a Walmart, I like you. No, like you shows me to me that shows me like you're down to earth. Yeah, you're real. Like you're not separated from us. But when you try and be something that I can't say typically her being something that she's not, but I'm any other female.
Yeah.
Being something that you're not, like it's hard for me to accept you.
Well, I think you speak for a large segment of the population that yes, if I saw Kim Kardashian in some sweats and a tatted T-shirt, I would respect her even more because I'm like, oh, she's a real person. But that's also not the life that she lives. I mean, and this is the example that we're using. But like, because paparazzi won't accept her for that.
Yeah.
They won't. So they'll just want to get the picture and post it, oh, she's going through it, or, all these different things. So, yeah, I think a good number of people would be like, hey, that's great. She's down to earth, doesn't always have to be in the $40,000 pair of shoes. I like that.
Yeah.
Then the other half would be like, oh, well, she must have fell off, whatever.
Yeah.
So I can't imagine that pressure.
Yeah.
You want to look like somebody else.
So I guess it goes both ways then.
It does. I think so. I mean, that's
and I always like, because I don't, people that know me and been following me, I always put myself in both shoes, man and women. I make a general statement because dudes have confident issues as well, or self-esteem.
And,
self-esteem. It's just been a burn.
I fully embraced my dad bod, so I don't have.
But I learned
anyone that I want to look like.
But listen, I learned that dad bods in when I lost all this weight recently. They like, you skinny? I said, when I have my dad bod, nobody want to talk to me. And all of a sudden, y'all want me to have a dad bod. Like, what's going on around here? I was just happy with my new self. Yeah. Like, why are you so skinny? What you mean? This is the purpose?
You can't win with them.
Can't win for losing. Is there anything else you want to know or needed to know from us crazy uncles here?
Well, I was just gonna say, if you don't want to use all those filters, come see me.
Most definitely. And actually, before we get out of here, I did have a question though, because I've wondered this. So
I'm surprised you guys didn't ask about the Vajacials.
Is that
I'm sorry, say it.
The vagina facial?
A vagina facial. A vajacial.
I'm going to sit this one out and let you explain that.
I just grabbed my wine.
So what is this?
I thought that's what the Brazilian was.
No, that's a wax.
Okay, so what is
this?
This
is a facial.
Okay.
On the vagina.
And how do you do that? Is it just like a regular facial?
Yeah. Cleanse the area, exfoliate.
Oh, you get all up in people's stuff. This is like almost like a gynecologist.
Well, this is like the top. This is the top part.
This is the top. It's not like up in there.
Oh, girl, I thought you might well call yourself a gynecologist.
I was nervous.
Yeah, you see how tight I'm holding my glass?
I just like the professionalism in which she has kept throughout this entire conversation.
Well,
we didn't keep it.
Yeah. Don't be surprised that we didn't answer because asked because we didn't know about it.
I didn't know about it. When would someone come and get one of those? What's the benefit?
How do you ask for one of those?
I mean, if you wanted, I think you would just ask. But I don't know.
Is there a male version to this?
Probably.
Okay.
What
I
would
haven't.
that be called?
I mean,
Actually, I don't even know what it would be called. Just I don't know. So it's just like a regular facial, just in that area. I'm trying. I know. I don't know what that would be called.
I'm laughing so hard because I know both of us was trying to think of a name, and the name that we came up with wasn't going to work.
So that facial takes about 50 minutes.
Okay.
And it's typically for women that get waxed or if they shave. You get razor burn. Usually they'll get ingrowns, so I help get all those out.
Okay.
Soothe the area. Some women have discoloration down there where they have like dark spots. So
Kind of smooth that out.
the way you're looking at me.
Go ahead. I'm just really thinking like all these benefits. That's awesome.
I'm telling you, this is making me not want to go down anymore.
Now, would this be a service? Would this be a service that you would offer someone after you did like their bikini wax? Because you would have seen that area, obviously.
Yes.
And you would just kind of say, hey, I also have
Yes.
this service. Okay.
Of course. I would let them know, like, hey, I see some irritation. Like, would you want to be interested in a vajacial? I could even do, I don't even have to do a full vajacial. They can just keep the thing on and just do the sides.
Vajacial.
Go ahead. I'm trying so hard. That word, like, we gotta think of something else.
A lot of people don't know how to say it either.
Vajacial.
What did someone said vajacial.
Oh, wow.
The difference between this, the vajacial, and the actual bikini and Brazilian wax is that the Brazilian wax is just taking the hair off.
Right. There's
Vajacial
no like soothing, nothing.
The vajacial is basically getting through the pores of
Yes.
everything. Gotcha. I never knew this existed in my life.
A lot of people don't.
So I see a lot of ladies that they wear a lot of different kind of makeups. How does that play into like getting facials and those things?
Makeup's not really, it's not a factor in getting a facial. I just take the makeup off. But I do suggest women that wear makeup do a double cleanse, which is basically an oil cleanse first, so it's removing all the makeup, and then it's a regular cleanse. So using like a gel or a foam cleanser, because the makeup's going to clog your pores. Anything.
That's what I meant. I was like, does that clog pores a lot? Or?
Yes, especially if people don't take it off, and if you're using SPF like you should be using every day, that's going to clog your pores. But I know so many people that don't wash their face at night. So
With makeup on?
Yeah.
What's a good face regimen for someone that simple they could do at home in between perhaps their visits to you?
So something just short and sweet. If you wear a lot of makeup, like I said, do the double cleanse. So it's an oil cleanse, then a cleanser. Then you want to do a toner, which is going to get everything else off that was left behind, and then moisturize.
Is this the
And
same?
that's all you need.
Is this the same procedure for Art if he sleeps with somebody that leaves makeup on his face?
Yes. Yes. If it is transferred onto your face, Art, then
Same process?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
remove the makeup.
What I was going to ask,
It's been the best episode ever.
what I was going to ask is that process that you mentioned that you just kind of went through. So for the ladies, definitely take note of that. Like, so for a guy, I mean, perhaps not wearing like makeup or anything like that, but like, still good cleanse, good more like what would be some good practices? For guys?
The same thing.
Okay.
I mean, men obviously, well, most men don't wear makeup, so you can skip the oil cleanse. But I would suggest to do it probably once a week because, I mean, you guys don't wear makeup, but you should be wearing SPF every day, and SPF will clog your pores if you don't wash your face at night.
I know when I came to you, you suggested, we don't have to necessarily name the products, but you suggested like a facial soap, a face cleanse kind of soap, and then some moisturizer. And I will say that what I noticed is, I don't break out a lot, but I noticed by using that soap, I haven't, really had any breakouts in a long time.
Good.
Especially like shaving, every once in a while around like the chin
Yeah.
area. But that soap, like so that would be something you would definitely say someone should, not just your regular body soap.
No,
Okay.
don't use regular body soap.
Oh,
it
shit.
has, it'll strip your facial skin of its natural oils, which can cause it to dry out. It'll cause it to produce acne. It'll irritate your skin.
Are you
Just-
you feeling a certain kind of? I'm assuming you're using.
I was
regular
just gonna
soap, sir?
say.
Yes, Your Honor. I'm using Dove soap.
Yeah, that could be your
So
issue
good
there.
facial soap and then a good moisturizer, and you should be
Yep.
pretty good. Obviously, still coming to see you.
Yes.
Now, before we get out of here, I mean, we don't want to leave anybody out. So I think you had mentioned earlier. So your wife, you have a daughter, is that right?
I do. I have
Okay.
an 8-year-old daughter.
Did you want to say hello to them? I mean, I'm sure they'll probably watch this.
Yes, and she'll be so excited. Hi, Gabby. I love you, baby.
Gabby,
Oh, can I do a shout out to Cash?
do whatever.
Because
This is your
I mean,
show.
she's amazing. She's brought me so many customers, so many
Cash know everybody.
clients.
Let's give it up for Cash one time.
Cash knows everybody.
Good job, Cash.
And she's friends with everybody, even strangers.
That's true.
Yeah.
Do you plan on keeping this business in town or expanding online or?
I might expand online. Definitely in town for now. I don't know where
Yeah,
this
yeah.
is going to take me later on.
For sure.
But yeah, definitely. I plan on. I do have my website, which is linked in my bio on my Instagram.
Okay.
So it's Gleeman_skin.
Before we leave, we have to give a shout out to these dope glasses that she has on now.
I wanted to mention
thank
it.
you.
I'm not gonna lie, but I didn't know if people would really be able to appreciate them. I don't know if they'd be able to see the design, but these pink, what is that, leopard or cheetah?
I think they're called tortoise. I think that's what they're
Okay.
called.
The turtle.
Tortoise.
Tortoise, yeah. I'm glad we all paused like, really?
I was like, yeah, I think so. But they are dope, and you got the little I mean,
Yeah. You came fly.
probably one
Thank
of
you.
our
Came fly.
best dressed.
You came
guests,
fly.
for sure.
I love
You.
For sure.
Adriana, we love you. Thank you so much for coming and have fun. This is one of our best episodes, have to be honest.
Most definitely.
Because
I
myself
learned
and
a
Art,
lot.
I learned a lot about some shit we didn't know.
I learned a lot.
One more time, where everybody can find you before we get up out of here.
Where's your store and everything?
Yeah.
Store is off Harris Road in Gosford. It's 5701 Young Street, Suite 24, and right across the Sam's Club. Gleeman Skin by Adriana.
Adriana, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for her, and we'll talk to you next time on I Need to